Hey guys, this is lesson 4.3, check registers, and I am Mrs. Applegarth. Our lesson objective is to calculate the balance in a check register, so go ahead and circle that. So we need to first find out what a check register is and what a balance is. Okay, so let's fill in our notes. A check register. You use a check register, so fill that in, to keep a record of your deposits, electronic transfers, or automatic transfers, checks you've written, and any ATM deposits or withdrawals. The balance is the amount of money in your account. When you write a check or electronically transfer funds out of your account, you subtract the amount from the previous balance. When you make a deposit, you add the amount of the deposit to the previous balance. Okay, so go ahead and take a moment and write this in your notes. Your new balance is your previous balance minus the amount you've written a check for, minus amounts that have automatically transferred out of your account. So your new balance is your previous balance plus any deposit amounts. So if you write a check or do an automatic withdrawal or an automatic pay, then you subtract those amounts. If you deposit money, you add them into your account. Okay. So let's take a look at this example problem. Okay, so Margaret Miller has a checking account. It had a balance of $313.54. She wrote a check for $45.78 on March 2nd. The bank made an automatic transfer of $52.55. Let's say that's her cell phone bill. And on March 5th to pay her phone bill, she made a deposit of $240.32 on March 10th. What is the new balance in Margaret's account? So the first thing we're going to do is calculate the new balance. So we've written previous balance minus the check amounts minus the automatic transfer. But the first thing we need to do is take this $313.54 and add it as our balance. Then let's find that department store on March 2nd. All right, so that just department store check was for $45.78 on March 2nd. That's here. When you write a check, make sure you write the check number in the far left column. Boop, there it is. So we wrote the check for $45.78. When you write a check, you minus it from the balance. So $313.54 minus the $45.78 is this amount here, $267.76. Then the next thing that happens is the bank made an automatic transfer for that phone of $52.55. And then we subtract that from our $67.76. So this amount minus $52.55 is $215.21. The next thing that happens is she made a deposit of $240.32. That lives right here. When you make a deposit, so in a check register, the payment and the debit are here under this minus category. The deposit and the credit are here under this plus category. So that's where the $240.32 happens. So we're going to add these two numbers together When we do that, we get 455.53. So that looks on our paper, it looks so that our new balance is our previous balance minus our check amount minus automatic transfers, then plus our deposits. So that gives us our answer, 455.53. The next topic we're going to discuss is bank statements. So at the end of every month, your bank should send you a statement, whether it's electronically or a paper version of the statement. So we're going to, our lesson objective for 4.4 is to calculate the current balance on a checking account bank statement. In talking about calculating the current balance on a checking account bank statement, we're going to look at bank statements and service charge. So it is important to read your bank statements. There's mistakes that are made. There are people who steal your account information and could use your debit card to make purchases that you don't know about. So it's really important that you keep an eye on your bank statements and that they're accurate. So your bank may send you a monthly bank statement. So please write that in. For your checking account, it lists all activity in your account since your last statement, including your checks that the check is cleared and recorded. It also reports any automatic transfers, ATM transactions, and deposits that the bank has recorded. Instead of sending a statement by mail, the bank may send it through its internet connection. So you may get a digital version. The bank might add a service charge, which is a charge for services rendered. So for some of you guys, it may be for not having a minimum amount. It may be for checks that you've ordered so for services rendered to your statement. Other terms for service charge are basic monthly charge, fee, new charge / fees, basic fee, service fee, and basic charge. A service charge can be composed of individual fees for services such as making ATM withdrawals from a bank not in your bank's network and paying bills automatically. Your account balance is determined by this formula. It's your previous balance, so what you had going into that month, plus any deposits you've made. So deposits are the plus. Minus withdrawals. So anytime you take money out, it's a minus. And then minus service charges. And then if you have a savings account or if it's an account that earns interest, you add the interest in. So go ahead and take a moment and write this formula on your notes. Okay, we're going to take a look at our friend Margaret here and see, take a look at her bank statement and see if we can get an accurate measure of her balance. So we're going to verify her present balance. So we're going to look at the bank statement. We're going to look at the math from the statement and make sure that we have everything written down correctly. Okay, so her previous balance was $313.54. And we look, she had two deposits of, let me just uncover this. So she had two deposits, and if you look, the deposits, one for $240.32, and she got also $673.08. So those two deposits were $913.40, and just to double check that, we'll add those together. So $240.32 plus $673.08 and we get $913.40. So we're taking our previous balance, and is a deposit an add or a subtract? That's right, it's an add. So then we're going to take a peek at all of her withdrawals. So we've got the phone, we've got the electric bill, and she actually ends up with 5 different withdrawals that total of $554.54. On this statement, she doesn't, oh, here, because she wrote these checks, so these 3 checks, plus her phone bill, plus her electric bill. Those total $554.54, and we're just going to double check those amounts. So we take the $45.78. We take the $137.42. We take the $275.81. We take the $52.55, and we take the $42.98. And I get $554.56. So I'm just going to double check. Oh, that's why. Because this one is a 78. Okay, so now, there we go. $454.54. So I agree with the withdrawals. On this statement, there are no service charges and no interest earned. So we're going to take $313.54, add in, the work is done up here, add in the $913.40 of our deposits, and subtract out our $554.54 for our withdrawals. So our total balance should be $672.40, and it is. Okay. So we're going to take a look at a couple of example problems and complete them. So we're going to take our previous balance. I'm going to do it right here. So 290 plus, I'm just right here, plus our deposits of 120 and 150. Minus our withdrawals, 140 minus 110, minus our service charges, plus our interest. And in this case, we made 25 cents in interest. And so we get $307.55, and let's write that in here. And since we don't live in Europe, it is the almighty dollar. Okay, we're going to do that one more time, just one more demonstration of this. So we're going to start with $965.15. That's our previous balance. We're going to add all of our deposits together. 125.54 plus 175.98 plus $30.20. Then we're going to minus out all of our withdrawals. That's a minus $265.32, and that's a minus $210.03. And then we're going to subtract out our service charge. In this case, it's $2.30, and we have no interest. So we get $819.22 as our present balance. All right, and that is 4.4 notes.